Alright, welcome everybody. Hope you all had a great weekend and hope you have a great week ahead. We're going to go ahead and jump into Toriko right now in this week's Weekly Shonen Jump edition. The chapters did just come out today in Japan, so we just got it on Weekly Shonen Jump. And with this Toriko, this is going to be Toriko 224, titled The World's Hope. What is interesting about this is you see the cover page. It has on one side the Bushukyo, we see the Gourmet Corp, Bushukyo Kai and everybody. Or you see the matchups. You have Toriko, Starjin, you have Green Patch and Coco, you have Tommy Rod, and you see Sunny, you see Baranchi, and let's see, I forget his name at the moment, but the one he has all the raps, he's wrapped up like a mummy, and we have Chio and Setsuno. But if you notice the middle one, you have Zebra and you have the Nitro. So and if you go back to my video last week, I said that I thought that maybe perhaps that Zebra was gonna come out and fight that Nitro because he thought it was getting cocky. Like I just didn't see anybody else there who was gonna be able to fight that Nitro. So that is going to be a very interesting. Maybe the people have cleared out by now, or as soon as the last of the people have cleared out, you're going to see Zebra jump into action because I can definitely see him going all out and using. Perhaps maybe he did master some of their energy techniques that he was talking about using. So let's go ahead and jump in, and we see Green Patch, and I mean he's talking about give me some more of that juicy, exciting stuff. And Coco's like, what's that guy made of? Why won't my poison work on him? And we can see Komatsu saying, Coco, your poison won't work. And what he did, he's Green Patch is taking a big breath. He's inhaling and he's exhaling all of the air. And it's an attack called Breath Missile. So we say, not good, Komatsu, get out of here. And we see Yun Yun come in, get Komatsu out the way. And what we have with the aftermath is a huge hole all the way into the ground. And how far it goes, what Coco was saying, that guy's breath had this much power. I can't see the bottom. What incredible lung capacity. Zebra uses vibrations in the air to destroy things, but this guy creates his own air blast. So we see Green Patch, who is the vice chef of Gourmet Corp. I think that's what he called himself. What a very fascinating specimen. So Coco's definitely getting excited, even though he's been having a hard time because I'm pretty sure he's not used to somebody not being affected by his poison. And what we have is Komatsu seeing all the other chefs get taken, and he's asking why is Gourmet Corp going this far to abduct the chefs. And what we have here is Coco explaining to him the value of the chefs and how important they really are. It's because you and the other chefs are that valuable. The most influential people in the age of gourmet aren't politicians, religious leaders, or artists. They're chefs. The birth of a chef is equal to the discovery of an oil field in this age. Compared to chefs, we gourmet hunters are nobodies. In the gourmet war of the past, both sides abducted chefs. Foods are more precious than military strength and resources, and chefs hold no less value. You get it, don't you, Komatsu? You and all the other chefs are the world's greatest treasures. That's why they're so desperate to make off with you, and why we're willing to risk our lives to protect you. Are we chefs really worth risking your lives? You are. The food that you and others like you put your heart and soul into preparing, it fills the bellies of people all over the world, wipes away tears of the crying children, offers comfort, and lights the way to the future. You give people hope and warm bright as the sun. That is why we will fight to defend you at any cost, so that Gourmet Corp cannot steal our hope. And Komatsu, he's tearing up and he's saying, "We're hope. If you understand that, then go, Komatsu. I can foresee this place will get more dangerous. You must leave right now and get to Toriko." And Komatsu saying, "Okay, let's go, Yun Yun." So they're going to be off headed to where Toriko is at. Of course, he's over there fighting Stajin right now. And we see Green Patch. She say, interest, you don't interest me, little chef, but that penguin looks mighty tasty." And so Grandpatch is going to try to eat Yun Yun, but we see Coco's intimidation form is wrapped around Grandpatch, and he jumped on, and Coco's grabbed him, and he's saying, "How about you and I go somewhere else?" And so he jumps and he takes both of them into that hole that Grandpatch just made, and he says, "Go, Komatsu," and Komatsu says, "Thanks, Coco," and Yun Yun as well. And he says, "Somewhere, where's that? Where we going?" Grandpatch is asking Coco. And Coco is saying, "We're somewhere where we can fight all out. The river Styx probably doesn't flow too far from here. I have to figure out how this guy's immune system works." And Grandpatch says, "What's the river Styx?" Coco saying, It'll pull me and it'll put me in grave danger, but if worse comes to worse, I can resort to that poison." So he has a poison that he hasn't used yet for obvious reasons. And we go to the next battle. We see Sunny and Tommy Rod, and I mean, man, this we see a Val Dungfly insect capture level 82. Yeah, that's nasty, people. I mean, and Sunny's saying gross. He's completely grossed out by all the insects that are surrounding him, and I completely agree with him. Tommy Rod is equally as gross, and I mean, man, just look at what's coming out of his mouth. We see here a giant parasite insect with a capture level of 105, and he's asking Sunny, say, "Feel like dying? Well, do you?" And Sunny says, "Me die? You're the ones buzzing to your graves." And so right there we have the end of the chapter. I mean, yeah, Tommy Rod is his ability is very, I mean, how he, I mean, cause look at what's coming out of his mouth is, yeah, man, the giant parasite. That's just all kind of nasty. I mean, that's the only way to describe it. I mean, it's very nasty. But this was a very interesting chapter, Toriko. Learning that the chefs hold the most important value within the world because they are in the gourmet age. You have to really think about it. They cook all the foods, they make everything. Their food can do so many things. Um, heal, and obviously if you have gourmet sales, you increase your lifespan as well as what you can do with the human body itself. So food in the Toriko world is very, it's a very precious thing. Everybody's very thankful for the food that they do eat. And they don't take anything for granted because you don't eat just to eat. Eat is for to sustain your body. It. Hey, it's when it tastes really good. Hey, it tastes really good. So and that's something in real life as well. I don't know how many of you out there are thankful if you have food to eat every day, or whatnot, or but I know when I'm eating my food, I know that there's people not only here in my state and as well as the rest of the country and the rest of the world, they don't have anything to eat. I mean, they starve to death. I mean, really every single day. So, um, no, no, I don't want to say nothing, no religious views or anything like that, but if you, hey, if you have something to eat every day, just be, you should really be thankful that you do have something to eat every day and very appreciative of that fact, because even if you don't know that there are people starving or, whatnot, that's just the reality of the world we live in. We're eating and somebody else is starving. And some of that is messed up because, different governments do that to the people. And, there's all kind of power hungry people. But, it's something I do every time, I eat or about to, a snack or whatever. I'm always thankful that I am eating, that I do have the ability to eat this and to eat that. So, it's just something to keep in mind. Like I say, there's nothing religious about that, about that message. That's just something from being a caring human being, I would say, so that's where the sense you can get from this chapter about how they really respect the food in the series of Toriko. I mean, like I say, yes, it serves multiple purposes for them, especially for those who do have the gourmet sales. As number one, I say it extends the life a very long time. Because you just look at like a Setsuno and the IGO president, they're several hundred years old. I mean, so it's pretty amazing to think that food can do something like that. Just something they took the cells from a jellyfish, if I remember correctly, and injected that in food that has the cells to receive that inside the body. It's yeah. So Toriko, it's a very I enjoy the series as well. I'm not gonna go off on any kind of tangents or anything like that. About how it should be any more popular or whatever. But people enjoy what they enjoy. Like I say, whatever series you enjoy it. You know, um, it, and do support what you do enjoy. If you're gonna, like I say, read the trans sites, and all those things like that, where you're looking at it for free. Do take the time to go and buy the official volume releases. It's the least you can do. It is the very least you can do because obviously, if you're reading something week after week, you do like it. At some level, you can say whatever you may say. Like, I guess now the popular one is fairy tale. A lot of people say, "Well, I'm just reading it to see what happens, what the end." No, you like it. You're lying to yourself and you're lying to everybody else. You like it, so therefore you need to go ahead and buy something from what you do like. I don't understand all these people out here reviewing all this stuff or, all the comments that I do see in regards to, series. I mean, people get out there and buy the stuff. It's the least you can do. If you can enjoy it for free, you can enjoy it by paying, by buying it. You can do it. You can do it a digital copy. You can do the downloads. Put it on your iPad, so whatever kind of device you have, your telephone. It'll save you on some paper. If you have limited space, you can go ahead and buy everything on the digital. So there's really no excuses for not, for not buying everything and at least showing some support at at least a basic level. So anyway, those are my thoughts on everything. Like I say, hope you all have a great week. Hope you all have a great week ahead. And until the next time, take care.